This is Mason Web TV, powered by HCC.
This broadcast on Mason Web TV, powered by HCC, is being made possible by Hood Canal Communications, keeping our community connected. Mason General Hospital and Family of Clinics, united community, empowered people, exceptional health. And our community credit union. Our priority is you. Well, happy Forest Festival, everyone, and welcome to the Angle Building at the intersection of 4th and Railroad in downtown Shelton for the 75th Annual Paul Bunyan Grand Parade. I'm Diedrich Allen, and helping us out with our parade coverage is my wife, Michelle.
Hello.
Our vantage point, as I mentioned, was the conference room in the offices of Attorney Rob Johnson. Our thanks to Rob and his staff for providing this spectacular view of Railroad Avenue. Right now, as you see, we have the Tenino, got to get to the right page, the Tenino motorcycle drill team performing, and they just went out of shot. How convenient of them. But they should be coming back, I would think. As you can hear them rocking and rolling there. And actually, since we do have this fancy new camera, let's see if we can go down to the other block on this camera. Let's get ready. Hold on. Here we go. Whoop. Hold on. We're moving. We're moving. Look at all the people along this street for this event. And I thought for sure they would do it right here in front of us. Up here they are. Too far.
Are they coming back?
They're coming back.
They're coming back.
Whoop.
Yep. Now they're going to do their little drill right there.
Yeah, they're going to do the drill. Let's talk about them, Michelle. The Tenino Motorcycle Drill Team has performed in parades and local events in the Pacific Northwest for over 35 years. Each year, they perform in up to 30 events, which allows them to raise funds for underprivileged students attending Tenino High School.
Nice.
Which is really a neat thing, too. And you can see it's very interesting, and we're going to try and give you the best possible vantage point. They're going around a cop there in the intersection of 4th and Railroad. Oh, he's brave, brave man, I got to tell you.
They're professionals, I'm sure.
They are professionals, and they are very good at this. And let's see if we can give you a different angle here. See how that one looks. Whoops, that's the wrong one. Sorry, folks. Let's get rid of that. There. There we go. I'm sorry. We'll go back to that camera. We're all working things out, as we always do. And it would be better if I just remove this from my sources. And let's see. Are they still up this? Yeah, they're in the other block, or are they on both sides? It's like they're in the other.
Oh.
So I'm kind of glad that I created this nice little thing, except it's making weird noises in my headset.
Yeah.
Whoops. There we go. And they're performing in the block beyond our position, which is interesting. But the way things go. Now we have how many entries? 75?
76.
76 entries in the parade today. All part of the Forest Festival activities. And they're going to come into our... So here they come.
Here they come.
Let's try that.
You hear the whistle.
Yeah. Get some more crowd going here. See if I can get my other camera back.
Yep, there they're waving. Nice job, guys.
I should have left the camera where it was.
Oh, there they go.
Did you hear that? I hope people don't hear that. That's my remote
on the camera.
camera making interference. So right now they are heading east on Railroad Avenue, and they're going to turn around, and that would be, see, the 4th, that's 3rd that they're passing. And they'll be coming back here shortly. We do also expect, I don't know if they're going to do it though, surprise, we were told last night that Kapowsin Air Sports was going to skydive into by the clock tower, although I was also told that the cloud cover is a little too thick for them to dive in. If it lifts, they would do it. If it doesn't look like they will.
It's kind of thick.
It's kind of thick. I mean, it's high.
Yeah, but they
but
can't
you got to see. when you're coming down at, I
Yep.
don't know, hundreds of miles an hour. Either way. So here we are, waiting for the start of this parade.
Shelton Police Department's next.
Oh, they're going to be, are we starting the actual parade now? Let me grab, I got one more thing to add here, hold on. There we go. So if we're just waiting to see if they actually, oh yeah, you can go ahead and mention that if you want, this year's theme.
So the theme for this year's Forest Festival is Facets of the Forest. This year's button contest winner is Emily Simmons, a 9th grader at Oakland Bay Junior High School, or Junior High, sorry, in Shelton. And congratulations, Emily. The Grand Marshal is Patty Tupper. She's well known for her involvement in the community, including a term as president of the Shelton-Mason County Chamber of Commerce, Chamber Citizen of the Year in 2004, and Volunteer of the Year in 2011. She is a past president of Christmastown, Kiwanis, and you've likely run into her collecting gloves, hats, and school supplies for Shelton school kids. She also has taken great pride in organizing holiday magic and the Christmas parade every year. Patty was well known as Shelton's favorite banker until 2001 when she and her husband Al started Tupper's Floor Coverings. They sold their business in late 2017, and now she's spending even more time giving back to our community, including Mason County veterans.
Yeah, she's everywhere. And I do hear some sirens coming down the street, so I think the actual parade is starting. So let's, as the Tenino, well, we'll move back to this vantage point here. We'll do our best. Well, come on, change cameras. There we go. And, well, leading things off will be the Chiefs in the county, if they ever get into.
The shot.
Come down to our way. Come on, guys. You know, when we were setting up cameras and what have you, Chief Moody was going up and down Railroad Avenue in his car.
Cruiser.
He was very visible. And, yeah.
Pretty good turnout, as usual.
Yeah, as usual. It's a great weather. What is it, about 70, not even 70. I think it's probably in the 60s. Probably pull up the app on your phone and tell you.
Oh, sirens.
Yeah, it's trying to move to this.
Are they down there?
I can't even see anything in the. Well, we'll go to this camera here and see what we have.
You can hear them more than
you
you
can
see them
barely
right
see
now.
them off in the distance. You know, those police guys, they're always not where you want them to be when you're driving too fast. Yes, I know from experience. I'm sorry.
I think we all may
You may think that.
have experienced that or feel that way.
Yeah. So lots of things are going to be happening today as we're waiting for the police chiefs and such to get down to where war positions. Other activities, of course, you got the carnival, Paradise Amusement Carnival going on until 11 tonight and tomorrow, noon to 6. Loop Field, there are vendors at Loop Field. Of course, there's the Steel Timber Sports Western Regional Qualifier Logging Show today after the parade at 1 p.m. to 4 at Loop Field, which is 1020 West Franklin here in downtown Shelton. The fireworks tonight at 10 o'clock, Oakland Bay Junior High School field, visible from Wallace Neyland Boulevard. Keep in mind, Wallace Neyland Boulevard will be closed between about the Walmart Fred Meyer intersection to Shelton Springs. Tomorrow, of course, you've got the car show, Shelton Car Show Off from 10 to 3. And the Christmastown Kiwanis Duck Race, 2 o'clock tomorrow, Goldsboro Creek from 7th to 1st. So, oh yeah, and what I don't have on here, forgot about the thing that's happening over at the old Mills by Bob's Tavern, and it's Rock in the Forest, I think is what it is. It's not on the list, and that's going on at 7 tonight, I think.
Okay. Here comes
our friend Jeff Slickey will be the MC, and lots of good bands and all kinds of stuff. And prefer you to be 21 or older, but kids are welcome. We've got a lot of people. Why do we have this lady? And she's just getting a shot. So here comes the police chiefs and what have you. So you want to go into that, or shall I talk about it, Chief Moody? Sheriff
Chief Moody,
yeah.
Shelton Police Chief,
Yeah.
Sheriff Salisbury. I say that right.
Yeah.
Mason County Sheriff. And
We
Chief
just know him as Casey.
Smith, yeah. Chief Smith, Skokomish Police, and Chief Eller,
Eller.
the Squaxin Police.
Squaxin Police Chief. Great guys. Really happy to have all of the law enforcement folks in our county. Very active. And you were worried about them walking too fast today. And there's no urgency, no rain, no cold. Perfect parade weather. Not too hot. So, as we wait and wait, it's always the waiting. It's the hardest part.
You can't tell how fast someone's going to come, though. Sometimes they just zoom.
Well, sometimes they
can't
do.
even spit out, and they got a lot of stuff you want to tell about them
right.
because they're doing a lot of stuff. So.
Let's talk about the parade route while we wait. It started at 7th and Railroad and travels east to 2nd, then over to Franklin, and then west to Loop Field. Well, actually back to 7th. Then they go back to Loop Field. I'm thinking having this camera where it is a really good location, Michelle.
The one down on
the one down on the corner, the mobile one.
The one we keep moving around.
Well, it's
to get the best view of the street.
Well, they've been holding up things. I'm not sure why they're holding up things. Are they going to drop the parachutes?
Huh?
It doesn't.
One of our chiefs just pointed at something. Pointed at something over there, and then that's the direction they're supposed to be dropping.
Well, shall we move
Can
over
we
there?
See anything?
See what we can do here. Hold on, folks. The camera's moving. Look at the crowd as we do so.
See if we can get the.
I think that
if
might
they
be
are
why
dropping.
they're.
I hear playing. Oh, the crowd is reacting.
Okay.
They're gonna drop down, I think.
We got the camera in the sky.
Okay.
But I don't see anything yet.
They hear the plane, so they must. Yeah. Everyone's pointing up. Trying to get a shot of it with their camera phones.
Well, this is the best angle that we could do. We got a tree in the way. But
I know.
that's why everybody's holed up.
Yep.
So I still don't see anything, but they would probably be coming over they must be right above our heads, and we cannot see
Yeah, everyone's
them.
looking up.
As you can see, everybody looking up.
That'd be very cool. People wanting to go in the middle of the street to get a shot. There they are, he said.
Let's go back to that shot and see if we can see them land. That's all the best we can do today. I don't see anything. Are they going down the street? Let's just pan over a bit. Too far. Well, the cheers are going on, so I imagine they're coming down. I cannot see anything on the cameras. And I guess they've landed. Oh, they landed right in. We missed it. They landed on 4th, right in front of on the street. So
Wow. We don't have a shot of.
We didn't get the shot of that. Sorry, folks. We did our best. And now here come the police chiefs.
Here they are.
Walking in front of us.
Waving to us.
And now let's talk about the next, which is the USS Nimitz Honor Guard. I'm going to change shots here as they come into shot.
This is the USS Nimitz CVN 68 Honor Guard. It's made up of 15 sailors. Yep, they're not walking too fast. Who perform in a variety of events, including local and national holidays and Navy-related events such as change of commands, retirements, in addition to their primary Navy specialty. The drill team also performs for numerous foreign and off-base civic events. The Nimitz Honor Guard, with unwavering sense of dedication, precisely execute military honors for active duty, retirees, veterans, and the American flag under command of Captain Kevin P. Lennox. There they are.
Enjoy the
American
band.
Legion Band. They're the next one. It was formed in 1925 and currently sponsored by the Washington Department of the American Legion. It's made up of volunteers, and its musical director is Mr. Kevin Robertson. Drum major is Mr. Dale Ryan. Band rehearses on Thursday evenings from 7 to 9 p.m. at St. Martin's University, and new members are always welcome. Now, next up we have...
I'm sorry, would be the...
Is this the Society of 48?
48.
Or is this...
oh, boy.
This is Cabane
Oh, yeah, that's the
Veterans
Society
Club.
of 40 men and 8 horses in the Honor Society. I'm sorry, I can't do this.
I know.
Trying
Formed
to get
in 1919 of those returning from the World War I war front in France. Their purpose is to uphold and defend the U.S. Constitution, promote well-being of veterans or widows, widowers, orphans, and to actively participate in programs that promote child welfare and nurses training. Ugh, sorry, I can't talk. They support all the veterans community and provide full support to Cub Scout Troop 110.
Okay.
What kind of car is that? Is that their car?
This is entry number 5. So this is the American Legion Fred P. Wyvil, Post 31, Mason County VFW, Post 1694, and Auxiliary Unit 1694. And shall we get right into the little thing that we have on my phone?
Yep.
That I just lost? As we stop here, hold on. Everything's stopped right in front of us.
That's a good thing.
Let's see here. First time in the Forest Festival Parade since 1952. And this is from Doug Coles. And in 1952, he was in a chipmunk costume on a float.
And he fainted.
And he fainted from the heat.
So, not today.
Not
Nobody's
today.
fainting today.
I'm going to assume that it's Doug right there in the car.
Oh, right there.
Yeah, I would imagine. It's hard to say. So he moves on, and we'll go onto the float here. And I lost them. We're done with that thing, so I can put that away. So this is the fourth. This is actually the Forks 4th of July.
Oh. Forks 4th of July with its patriotic red, white, and blue. And they say it's an honor to select one of your hometown heroes as our royalty. Thank you, Mason County.
And following right after them is going to be the Shelton NJROTC drill teams and color guard. Let's get right to that long shot there. The Shelton High School Navy Junior Reserve Officer Training Corps program is comprised of students from Shelton and Choice High Schools, as well as Oakland Bay Junior High. Also known as Climber Company, the unit is designed to help develop good citizens of young men and women who join the program. You know, we've done a couple of things with them, and their change of command was really very interesting.
Yeah.
That did a couple months ago. Let's talk about, there's Daniel Hernandez, the instructor, below us and walking right on by. So now we're going to give a great howdy do, I guess you could say. Oops, somebody just kicked my camera down there.
Oh, no.
It's fine. It's good. It's Patty Tupper, our
here's Patty Tupper.
Grand Marshal, sitting in the back of the car there. Let's get to that one. Waving to the crowd.
He's doing a burn-off.
Yeah, that's not very happy.
Trying to.
Okay, let's get right into the very important City of Shelton group.
Up.
There's Mayor Rogers right there. Kathy McDowell. There's Joe Schmidt. Look up here and say hi. There you go. Of course, they come right on by.
Disco.
He's on the other side.
Yep,
yeah.
Eric's on the other side.
Yeah, we can't see it. And right going on to the next float is going to be Central Mason Fire and EMS. This is Central Mason's Truck 5.8, the 1991 Pierce manufacturing ladder truck. It has a 150-foot ladder on it.
Wow.
And, you know, it's yellow, and they lovingly call it Big Bird. I don't know if they actually do. I just know the gentleman who was driving it for the torch run on Thursday called it Big Bird. And he spent a lot of time in that thing on Thursday.
5.8 is the only ladder truck in Mason County, so it's a good thing to have.
So here comes the Forest Festival
float.
And float. We were talking about how slow they were going, and now they're going really fast.
They aren't, though.
They aren't, but they're in shot. So we have time to talk about a little bit about Queen of the Forest, Jillian Abey. 17-year-old senior at Shelton High School. After graduation, Jillian will be attending Whitworth University to get a degree in elementary education, and one day she hopes to be a teacher here in Mason County.
Oh.
And let's see here, Timber the Axeman.
Ethan Payment.
Yeah, he's also senior. Looks like it's on fire there. Wow.
Plans, to go to technical college to learn more about cars and get a degree in automotive technology. He's happy to be a part of the Forest Festival and get a chance to be Timber the Axeman. Princess of Cedar Grace Renecker.
Yeah.
She's a Running Start student at South Puget Sound Community College. She loves
junior.
Mason County. She's a junior.
Yeah.
And we're not going to get to all of them. Princess Hemlock.
Yeah, I'll go ahead and throw it.
Paul Bunyan, Bryce Davey.
He's coming up in the log truck,
is he in the log truck? Oh, okay. So Julia Castro says she dreamed of being a princess since she was a little girl and is honored to be the Princess of Hemlock.
Right. And here is a Mankey Lumber, number 67, a 1992 Peterbilt with over 1 million miles of hauling logs. Today he's hauling Bryce Davey.
Yep.
Uh-oh.
The camera.
Camera just is going to die on us out there, so
no.
I'm going to have to. We'll have to just go without it.
Plans on this is Bryce, plans to go to South Puget Sound and get a degree in automotive mechanics. He wants to be a service manager at Toyota of Olympia. And Smokey Bear, he was marching with, he was on the float, actually.
Okay.
I saw him on the float.
So here comes Sierra Pacific Industries.
Okay.
Proud to continue the Forest Festival Products legacy of Mason County on behalf of the 280-plus crew members at the Shelton Division. SPI hopes everyone has a wonderful 2019 Forest Festival.
And you can hear behind them the North Mason High School Band and Color Guard. The band is under direction of Mr. Chris Drury. Today the band is led by drum majors Paisley Petrich and Emily Gow. I apologize if I'm not saying those names correctly, kids. The band is comprised of students from Belfair and the surrounding communities of Allen, Tahuya, Grapeview, Tuano,
yes,
and many others. The North Mason High School band program consists of a jazz band, 2 symphonic bands, percussion ensemble, concert choir, and a musical theater program.
So let's listen in to some of what they do. A lot of kids in that band.
Yes, they are good. They're going to stop?
No, I don't think so.
Not really. North Mason High School Band is the unofficial music ambassador of Mason County. It travels the Northwest representing their community with style and class.
Yeah, and that's really represented here.
Yes.
Shelton Health and Rehab is next. Shelton Health and Rehab for all your inpatient and outpatient therapy needs and long-term care. Let's turn down the band a little bit as the Shelton Health and Rehab comes into view. I wish I had a little bit more detail on that rig.
Yeah.
But it is a bus.
Behind them come Mason County 4-H members. These are just a few of the faces of Mason County 4-H Youth Development Program. These young people have pledged their head to clearer thinking, their heart to greater loyalty, their hands to larger service, and their health to better living. 4-H is everything from robots to rabbits, gardens to goats, horses to health, and so much more.
So much more. I can tell you
represented on their banner right there.
Yeah, I could tell you a story about the 4-H experiences I had in Alaska.
Oh boy.
And I wasn't quite old enough, but my dad was one of the teachers.
Nice.
So, of course, that was way, way back.
It
was in the
how
70s,
long ago
so
that was.
you know.
You're gonna age yourself.
Very much age. Okay, so coming up here after 4-H, Representative Dan Griffey father, grandfather, firefighter, 35th State Representative Dan Griffey, working hard for all who live in the 35th District. In your corner, because we are stronger together. He's a good guy, Dan.
He is a good guy.
And his family.
Mm-hmm.
Well, that's not even.
He's right there.
Yeah, I'm looking at stuff coming in. Here he comes, Dan. Let's get to the right camera shot. Got that sign. He was re-elected this year to another 2-year term. Supporter of high school sports. He helped with our broadcast. There's Dinah, his wife, in this side of the vehicle. Has come on by. Coming up after Dan, where are we? The Equestrians of Mason County.
They're proud to ride in our hometown Facets of the Forest Parade. Since 1989, the goal of this organization has been to promote both social and educational activities for equestrians. Sorry.
It's a tough word, really.
Yeah, kind of. We focus on volunteering services and financially supporting our community through supporting organizations and activities in Mason County, as well as other areas in need.
And look at the beautiful horses.
And look at the flowers on all the horses. They're behaving so well. Well, maybe. That one's being a little ornery over there.
Yeah, you know, and the very important part of it. Oh, they're going to stop right in front of us, really?
Did I miss a part of it? Nope.
No, I'm just saying the most important part is the guy in the little cart behind and the people with the shovels. Keeping the streets clean.
Yes.
Oh,
No
I'm
horse
sorry. I'm
poop
just
here.
kidding.
Pick
They're
up-
all important.
Pick up the horse poo.
So the Shelton High School robotics team is coming up next. They're the first robotics team and the first Peninsular Robotics Alliance. Now, if you don't know anything about the alliances, when they go to competitions and you can see across the street the actual robot. Let's see if we can't get a little better picture.
Oh.
And they do competitions, and they to do it. This is $52.95. Some video of its competition on MasonWebTV.com.
Oh, this guy.
Yeah, we had that in a video for the grandkids too, you know.
Right.
So
Yes,
it's
we
very
did that.
interesting. They make alliances to get more points.
Yes, one of my granddaughters loves robots, so we.
And speaking of your daughters, Capital Lake Fair is coming up next.
Oh yes.
And your daughter was a
My
princess
oldest
a few
daughter
years.
was a princess
a few years ago.
2005.
Yeah, 2 years ago. A few years ago.
A few years ago.
A few years ago. Oh, let's see. Capital Lake Fair is celebrating 62 years of giving back to the community with this season's theme, Cut Loose at Lake Fair.
Oh yeah, that's the song. Footloose.
They're going pretty fast.
Yeah,
Maybe
they
have a
are,
shot
because they're
with-
dancing. Wow.
And what follows is going to be PUD number 1. Somebody must be on that camera. It keeps moving down there.
Oh really?
Yeah.
Is somebody moving it for us?
No, it just keeps
It's
jiggling.
Bumping? Yeah, probably.
So Mason County PUD number 1, the very first operating PUD in Washington State. Mason PUD 1 has been serving the Hood Canal and Mason County area for 84 years. Public power rocks.
Yes, it does.
And we're glad to have public power rather
Just
than
ask people who
have public
don't have a PUD. That's
Yeah.
all I'll say.
And just a few of their rigs coming into shot here. Is that Kristen right there? Masteller? No, I don't think that is. I'm sure she's somewhere on here, the general manager. I'm sure she's in the rig somewhere along the line. Kristen's very hands-on in her managing. I don't see
It's
her.
always a good thing.
Unless she's in the back of the truck.
Or on the other side, or is she walking?
No, I don't think that's Kristen. I think
Okay.
she might be in the back of the truck. She's facing away, too bad. And a line truck coming into view here.
Yep.
And what do we
is that
have?
Triple C Fabricators
Yeah,
already
Triple
right
C
behind them?
Fabricators coming up quickly behind PUD 1.
Ooh.
Triple C Fabricators, established in 2014, located on Johns Prairie, is a fabrication shop that now does, I had to change cameras.
Plasma cutting,
Thank you.
welding, mechanical mufflers, and hydraulics.
That's a lot of stuff.
Free, everyone welcome. First Sunday in July, 10 to 2, they're having a kids carnival.
Oh, cool.
They've got a big sign on their truck.
All right.
And there comes one of their semis. Pretty green.
If you're wondering where they are, they're out on Johns Prairie Road, right past the corner and the railroad tracks, and they've
Right.
got big lifted things like what you have there and what you can. Wow, come on now.
Wow,
that's
look at that
loud. Yeah, they have lifted vehicles, and they have a lifted lawnmower at the end of their driveway.
Oh my goodness.
It's for sale if you're interested. Just thought I'd throw that out there. This is a big old rig coming by here.
And what's this one behind? Is that them too?
Yeah.
Or is this okay?
It has
Just
to be.
all of them?
It has to be all of them, yeah.
Because right after is Yesteryear Car Club, but these aren't them.
These are lifted.
These are all lifted.
off-road
Okay.
vehicles.
All right, I get it.
Yeah, I know. It's confusing to a point. There's a lot of them. Boy, they got a big old display here.
They really like that. Big tires, lifted vehicles.
At least they're having fun.
Vroom, vroom.
Toyota. Oh boy, a lot of Toyotas here. Oh, and here comes the Yesteryear.
Oh, there's the
Car Club.
Yesteryear.
Let's see. I'll get the right camera shot going out here. Come on, give me a camera
Yesteryear Car Club. They're coming up here behind this last
Toyota.
Toyota of the Triple C. Folks,
So
it's comprised of local car enthusiasts that are dedicated to the preservation of yesterday's cars. The club also contributes to local charities and provides scholarships for Mason County students.
and you'll see a lot of these cars tomorrow at the Shelton,
Shelton
car show.
Mhm.
This is a beautiful little car here.
Yes, that's.
The
What
Rumbles.
is that anyway?
You're asking the wrong guy. You know, my buddy Rick would tell you that's a. It's a Ford. We know that. Yeah, but
This
that's a
isn't
Cadillac.
very old, but is this a Cadillac? Or
That's a Cadillac.
All right.
I know that's a Cadillac.
It's not a Monte.
No.
Similar to
Must be
the
a
old Monte
Seville, I
Carlo.
think.
And
Yeah,
here's
there's some real classics coming up.
Yep.
Let's go to that camera view. It's a little better.
Is that a Christine? Or no? No, or is that even a Chevy?
I can't tell you what that is, to be perfectly honest. The Chevy's behind it.
Yep.
The number 2 car.
Oh,
orange.
that would be Christine, I think.
No.
No?
Actually, Christine was a Cadillac, I believe.
Oh, was it?
I believe it was.
Well, shame on me. Sorry.
They're beautiful cars. This one right in shot here. That's a
The
beautiful
red and
vehicle.
white one?
Oh, that's just beautiful. Bel Air.
Mm-hmm.
Sometimes you just want to know more, and then this purple Charger coming into
Charger.
shot. Wow. We have a car that could be part of this in our yard that does not look anywhere near like any of this.
No.
Yeah. That's a Lincoln, I believe. Continental, but this purple car coming in frame right now, there's a lot of work. That's the color that I love to paint the Camaro, by the way.
That is a gorgeous color.
Yeah, beautiful.
Purple.
Purple. It's beautiful color scheme. That's the word I'm trying to come up with.
That's a pretty color too, but
Yeah.
I like the purple.
These are beautiful cars. Lots of hours.
That's a convertible.
Yeah. Going out of shot. I'm
That
sorry.
one
You're
too.
talking about things
The
that
red
are out
one.
of shot. Let's go to this
Oh, they're out
longer
of
shot
shot.
here. There's a Malibu right there.
Malibu, and is this a?
That is going to
That's
be.
a GTO? No.
No.
That's not a
That's
GTO.
it's
Oh,
not
the-
a GT. It's a Ranchero, I believe.
Ranchero.
Is that all the entries for the car show?
I think so.
Wow.
Because next is that the Van Cuddly Bear Ice Cream?
Yeah, it looks that way. We got our special insert for
Yes.
Cuddly Bear Ice Cream. Has been in business since 2007. Smiles, laughter, and memories. And then they got the Grant
Graham.
Graham.
Castle and Coleman logging
That's coming up
truck is
afterwards.
right behind him.
Yeah. This was the big change this morning. The first thing, they wanted to be together.
Oh, well.
And they are. And Grant Graham driving the Castle and Coleman logging truck. That's a big set of logs there.
Yep.
And what's following them? Oh, is our friends at Hood Canal Communications coming into frame.
Oh, yes.
Mason
Look at their
County
little truck.
is where HCC lives, works, and plays. For 85 years, Hood Canal Communications has been committed to exceeding our customers' expectations in voice, video, data, and customer service. Hood Canal Communications, keeping our community connected since 1934.
And look, they're going to be in the car show. Looks like they got a number.
This is no, that's the number of the entry.
Oh, that's their. Okay, never mind.
And that's their
That's kind
parade
of a cute
truck.
little truck.
You haven't noticed that one? This is the one that
I've
they.
never seen that one.
Yeah, I think the maximum speed of like 40 miles an hour.
Oh.
Something like that.
Mhm.
And then they
It's got pretty
one of their
wheels. Got a van.
one of their units.
Oh. And then we have the girls. Oh, they're throwing candy at people.
Yeah, oh, you can't throw candy. You have to toss it.
Okay, they're tossing candy.
So what do we have after
Girl
HCC?
Girl Scouts of Western Washington and Mason County serving over 150 girls from kindergarten to 12th grade, helping girls build courage, confidence, and character for over 107 years. This is the Girl Scouts of Western Washington, Unit 328.
It's a big
Yeah,
group
there's a
today.
lot of them. That's a great thing. Girl Scouts are
Are they
great.
chanting? I can't hear it now.
I can't understand them.
Now I need to next time put a microphone down on
Closer
the thing.
down there. Hope it doesn't get knocked over or stepped on or something.
Well, could turn the microphone
Happens.
on the camera down there. Is this EFI or is this part of the display?
I don't know, because the school bus. It doesn't
Yeah.
say anything.
Because EFI, am I right? EFI is next?
Yep, EFI's
Yeah.
next.
Okay.
No, there's still Girl Scouts.
There's still Girl Scouts.
There's green shirts in there.
Look at all of the green
Riding
shirts.
in the bus.
Wow. That's impressive of their turnout today in the parade.
Yes. We all like to support them by buying their cookies.
Oh, yes. Thought it was really interesting that at least the granddaughter had it online and you could just,
That's
Go
right. I
on.
had a granddaughter who did it online.
uh-oh. We just lost our one camera down on the street.
Okay. Well,
And
we
the
knew
blue
that was going to
screen.
happen.
Eh, it's all right. We'll go to Plan B here. As we're waiting for Exceptional Foresters Incorporated, come down the street. I don't think I'll have time to run down there and change the battery on that camera, though.
Probably not.
Because I don't think they want to see this blue screen.
Probably not. But
So I thought about putting the extension cord down there.
how long
And-
does it have to be?
Well, we'll see. The first time we've used this little remote camera setup that I created, and yeah, we have a lull in the activities here, waiting.
You want to run down there and try it?
I could try it if you want to hang on. Up here comes somebody into view. This would be Exceptional Foresters. Established in 1957, EFI currently provides residential and vocational services to adults with disabilities by supporting them in their homes and the community. EFI currently serves approximately 200 clients and employs about 150 staff in various capacities throughout the community.
And they're saying make no mistake, and they're dressed as gnomes. That's really adorable.
Yeah.
We are really great.
Yeah, let's
Yes,
get
you
in-
are.
Let's get into this shot now and get a better view of it. That young man there looks really like a gnome.
They all do.
And following EFI is Edge and TA Branch 245, I believe. Now, this is still some gnomes coming in. This is why we had a lull.
Yeah,
They're taking their time.
because they're all walking.
Yeah.
They're all just walking. They don't have a vehicle to
But they're being kind of pushed by
a little bit.
a group of...
Oh no, that's an EFI car.
Is it more EFI cars? Okay.
The gray one is.
I'm glad your angle's a little better, and I can't really tell on this camera that we're looking at.
Yep, and the maroon car with it is, yep, it looks,
They're
they're
all
I
EFI
think they
vehicles.
might all be
Oh,
EFI.
wow. They are all EFI vehicles.
Even the white one that's in the end, because there's gnomes behind it.
There's gnomes behind it.
With
Now,
another
we'd be able to
banner.
tell that if the
If
other
the camera was
didn't
working, I know.
didn't decide to go blue screen on us. Blue screens are bad. So, just hear Jeff Slakey down the
Hear
block
Jeff.
there on the PA.
EFI.
EFI. And still EFI, boy. This is the pace of the parade that we really like to have sometimes.
Sometimes.
And other times, not so much. But we're enjoying this. Interesting. Do I have two? Can I have almost the exact same shot on two of my cameras? Almost. One's a little wider.
Trying to figure out if that green truck behind is them or no.
That probably isn't. That would have to be the Edge and TA Branch 245. We'll give it a few more minutes before we start talking about Pioneer Power in the Pacific Northwest. Comes to Shelton July 12th and 14th. This is a very long thing to read here. offering
Yes.
free admission to the Vintage Farming, Forestry, and Maritime Machinery Show. This event boasts all old country fair atmosphere, read what you wrote, with the fun classes by the old Buffalo Farm, GHC Hillbilly Flats own, Rod Janke, My Painted Heart, Christie's Goat to Cheese, and Master Gardening, an antique car show, a vintage camper rally, and open house, antique tractors on parade, like right what you're seeing now. So change things.
Historic logging and forestry displays, vintage boats, and local maritime machinery. See Kip's Garage and King's Ag Museum, as well as the Mason County Historical Society's booth, and a 4-H hosted kids corral with great activities and part of your World Party Princesses.
And quickly, right after Edge and TA Branch 245 is North Queens Drill Team. And I have a little history with this group, by the way.
Oh.
My adopted sister was one back in the mid-90s. She was a participant. What do we have here? Attired in royal blue and white, the North Queens Drill Team is a familiar sight around the Pacific Northwest. Are they going to perform in front of us for once?
Maybe.
We're doing a little bit. They're based in Linwood, have members from around the area, and what are the ages from 8 to 20.
Wow.
Quickly, they're being pushed along here by We Love Learning, is that right?
Oh.
Oh, no, they're raffling this car off, aren't
Yes, they are.
they? Is there information or did I
Win
pull
Me. It just says Win Me car raffle on the side of the car.
Oh, this is We Love. This is We Love.
We love learning.
Learning, yeah. That's
Yes. It's
established.
first year participating.
Yeah, where they were established.
And they have a booth
at the
at
Loop
the
Field?
carnival later, Loop Field.
Yes. Let's see. Where are we?
Adopt a Pet.
No,
Is that them yet?
that is KO.
No, that's KO. See,
They're
this always
42,
happens.
42. It's got a 42 on there. They must have jumped out
Oh.
there. Join 96.9 KO at the Olympia Toy Run, first Saturday in December.
Wow.
All are invited to participate. It's all about the kids.
Cash and toy and cash donations benefit the Salvation Army Toy and Joy Shop.
Glad that they have these
96.9 KO.
and nice big logos on their vehicles so we know who they are.
Just not trying to guess. And they got Christmas hats on, so that's what they're.
So
All right.
coming
so
up.
Is this Adopt a Pet then?
It's hard to say.
Yep.
It is. Okay. You want to go ahead and read about Adopt Pet?
It's a nonprofit all-volunteer dog rescue group celebrating 40 years of service in Mason County. Adopt a Pet finds homes for dogs who need a family. Come join us June 30th from 10 to 2 at our facilities. Meet the volunteers, learn about what we do, and enjoy some sweet treats and tasty tidbits. Adopt a Pet is located where? Does it
They're
say?
on Jensen Road,
Okay.
just off of Rockdale, by the way.
Okay.
Go get your
So you might want
next.
to join them on the end of the month.
Yeah, go get your next. What do they call them? Forever Pet. That's what it is.
Yeah.
We might have to go out and do that.
We might need to go there, yes. We need a dog. We want a dog.
We want another dog, yes.
We want a dog.
And following Adopt a Pet,
Oh, aren't they cute?
just coming into frame here, is the Hoquiam Loggers Play Day Float featuring a 1951 Kenworth truck pulling a 1965 Tillman trailer, which is equipped with a 1899 steam donkey.
Steam
Donkey!
A
Used
steam donkey.
in the early years of logging along with various other tools used in the woods. And
Oh.
they've kind of stalled right there.
They have a court.
Now, they do have a court.
Oh, they're all on the truck.
Let's get into it. The 2019 court is made up of 5 hardworking young ladies, all Hoquiam High School students. They have the honor of riding on, decorating, and maintaining the float, including watching it before each parade. That's a huge undertaking, especially
Oh,
with
man,
a
that's
truck.
smoke.
Oh,
You
it must
revved
have
it up.
stalled.
Oh, that's why it's coming
Let's see
slowly.
here. This year, the court princesses include Maddie Garman, Maggie Margarigas,
Mazarigas.
Mazarigas,
Carson
Carson
Munger, Taylor Strong,
Storm.
Kelly Watkins.
Hoquiam Loggers Day Parade is September 7th at the historic Olympic Stadium. Come for the entire day. and a whole bunch of stuff here.
Event starting with a pancake breakfast.
Let's get a good look at this
Grand
truck as
Parade
it
at
rolls
noon.
across this shot. They didn't. I don't
Brooklyn
know
Loggers
if they
Play
did a good
Day.
job cleaning this particular truck.
No, I don't know. Well, wow.
Yeah.
It's kind of loud. Did we
Smile,
say it was
ladies.
September 7th, their play day?
Yes.
All right.
So what's coming up after them is
Our community credit union.
OCCU. OCCU has deep roots in Mason County, started in 1941 by employees of Simpson Timber Company. Credit union has always been about helping community members become financially successful. Today, everyone
teamed up with
I'm sorry, go ahead.
the trail excavation and their 83 Kenworth dump truck. That's why I wondered what in the world is on the back there. That doesn't look like a. Oh, that is the dump truck they're using.
That's a dump truck.
What are they're hauling
And an excavator.
an excavator. Interesting.
Let's see here. Excavator 1983 Kenworth dump truck, owned and operated by a local logger of 43 years, Mark Trail. Our community credit union community is in our name and in the work we do every day.
Oh, right behind him is Sound Learning. Sound Learning provides quality education to adults in need of a GED, high school, 21 plus diploma, English language, and basic skills. The winning team from the 2019 Spellabration, I love that, is in the pickup. Yes, I am a spelling nerd.
And you see who's in the back of that truck there?
Who is in the back of that truck?
Well, that would be Cheryl Williams.
Oh, nice.
It's the League of Women Voters. They actually won it. They were very apprehensive about becoming part of Spellabration this year,
Oh,
and they decided to get in and they won it because Cheryl
nice.
is one of those really super smart people.
Yep.
And following up is Hutchinson Equipment Solutions.
It's a small family-ran mobile and heavy equipment mechanic business, proudly serving Mason County, or Mason, Kitsap, Thurston, and Grace Harbor counties. With over 17 years' experience, owner Jake Hutchinson specializes in all facets of heavy equipment and truck repair. Hutchinson Equipment Solutions is available to meet your needs 24/7 and is committed to have you up and running as soon as possible.
Quickly, right after them, Olympic College Shelton.
Oh, yes.
Two-year
Two-year community college that educates more than 13,000 students per year. The Shelton campus sits on 27 acres, wow, and provides a variety of vocational, technical, and transfer degrees, as well as GED preparation classes. We are proud to say you can do it all right here at Olympic College Shelton.
And I'm thinking right
And
in
who's
amongst
right behind them?
right in
Family
amongst
Pack?
them is going to be Family Pack.
112.
Yeah, I guess you're right there. That's
Has boys and girls in Evergreen, Bordeaux, Mountain View, Hood Canal, and Hood Canal Elementary Schools. We are the only pack in Shelton that accepts girls. Look up Pack 112 at bescout.org. Up, and there they are. There's a bunch of them. So
got some.
I said that fast because I thought they were already gone, but here they are.
There they are. And coming right after them is going to be the Pioneer Middle School band. We must, let's see, yeah. We did the 112, it's Boy Scout Troop 112. That's what we got in there as well.
Oh,
They're adjoined, they're together.
I see.
Now we have the Pioneer band.
Pioneer Middle School.
Second year back at the Forest Festival Parade with students in grades 6 through 8 from Harstein Island, Timber Lakes, Grapeview, Lake Limerick, Shorecrest, and Shelton represented. They're playing Celebration. Let's see if they are actually playing Celebration as they roll by. I don't think they actually are.
They're getting ready.
I don't know, did you do any marching band stuff when you were in school?
No, I played the violin.
Yeah, it's kind of hard to
We
march
never
with
did.
a violin.
No, we never did.
And here they're going to roll right on by without playing the music.
I must have already played it.
Well, only do it so many times.
Yep.
So the yellow vehicle coming in view is Richard Beckman Realty Group, one of Mason County's largest real estate firms, serving Mason County and the South Puget Sound, providing professional real estate and property management services. Sorry, I got to change as we get Richard in his shot here.
Come stay in one of our vacation rentals on Mason Lake or Hood Canal.
Or Hood Canal, that's a pretty good deal.
Yeah, is
Right
this MTA right behind them?
Yeah, right behind Richard Beckman is Mason Transit Authority.
This is a small representation of the fleet the MTA uses for transportation needs. Community van you see passing by is providing transportation to other festivals and parades for this year's Forest Festival Court. Just another way MTA supports the community, celebrating 27 years of providing transportation options to Mason County and beyond.
So there's the van pool
and
van
there's
right there, and there's
okay. I thought this was the only one. That's why I was speaking quickly.
Nope. That's just a
So
small presentation.
Small
here.
representation of their fleet.
One of their what do they call these? There's a term for this type of a van, and it escapes me at the moment.
Oh, the dial ride?
Yeah, the smaller half van, and then the big bus behind it.
And those are the ones that typically are used by commuters to go to work.
After MTA, I got to change.
Relay for Life.
Relay for Life. Relay for Life of Shelton is celebrating its 20th year of the America's Cancer Society's #1 fundraising event. Join us. I'm looking at the wrong one.
Thank you for your support of Mason County. Come join us this year on June 22nd at Neyland Park
and
from
look
11.
Who is leading the thing? Is our buddy Jerry.
Ooh. Yeah.
Jerry
11 a.m. to 11 p.m. Wow, that's a long time. Is that a typo?
Yeah, no, that's right. They go 12 hours.
Wow.
At
Neyland
Park.
Course, they're running.
Well, they're doing laps, and there's Jerry Apple in the green shirt there. He's my broadcast partner for many of my sporting events.
Yep.
There, Mason Web TV. Of course, he's not looking up here.
He loves it.
He loves it,
to help
yes.
you. Yeah.
He's a fun guy to be in, and there
it does. It says save the date, Relay for Life, June 22nd. Which is just a few weeks away.
Nice little high five there. You can see that.
Oh.
It's all right. I should have contacted Jerry. He said that to come after the parade and meet up with us.
Look at that little thing.
This would have to be the Centralia Chehalis Railroad and Museum, located in Chehalis.
Oh, it's going to do a little
show right in the camera shot. That's really good.
Well, they're small, so they can just go around in a circle. Oh, behind him is coming some noisy people. So
well, let's see. Where are we here? Let's see. Come join us on a train ride through the country and farmlands.
Chehalis River Valley.
Yeah.
Wow. Behind a 1916 Baldwin steam locomotive.
That's what's coming down the road here?
That's them. These guys are the greatest roadie, Jefferson County Roadie Festival.
Yeah,
this is another float.
Yeah, this is the Jefferson County Rhododendron Festival is proud to bring you Queen Mary, Princess Kaylee, and Princess Ellie.
As they present the greatest roadie.
Okay, Queen Mary is a sophomore at Jefferson Community School. Princess Kaylee is a sophomore at Port Townsend High School. And Princess Ellie is a junior at Port Townsend High School. The Roadie Festival, by the way, where is it? It's third weekend in May.
Yep.
And here comes the Mason County Sheriff's Office, leading in excellence, service, and safety through professionalism, integrity, accountability, respect, and partnership. And they have a lot of partnerships, if you're not aware, to do a lot of things, from search and rescue to, just about the canines.
Yeah.
The canine units. And they probably have several vehicles, and I can't see up the street, but they're probably going to be coming into frame right now.
First car and a...
Oh, yeah, their Marine program. Forgot about that.
Oh, yeah.
So I'm trying to see who's in this lead vehicle.
They got some folks in the back.
I'm sure they're perfectly just riding along. No prisoners in there. Oh, they're giving out candy or something. I'm trying to see who's driving. Thinking that might be.
Is it Casey?
No, Casey was in.
Casey was walking earlier.
In the front, unless he's circled
around. Might be the undersheriff that's driving?
I can't even see.
I can't either.
I'm thinking that. No, that doesn't look like Chief Sperling. It's probably Drackleby. And here's one of the Marine units coming into shot now. Loaded with a lot of people, and I don't think you want that many people on your boat in the water.
Typically, probably no.
It's a lot of folks on that boat. And then here comes one of the armored
Casey's
vehicles.
on the boat.
Is he on the boat?
Yep, he's right
there. He must have.
These are the folks that were walking by earlier too.
Okay.
With the
And here comes one of the armored vehicles.
Oh, my
was
goodness.
used just this week, as a matter of fact.
Why?
A little standoff. You didn't see the story out in Agate.
Oh, my goodness.
A little standoff.
Oh, that's right.
They had to use one of the rigs to get up to the house because it was in a very bad location. They couldn't quite see the front of the house, so to be safe, they used the rig to, get up to make sure that they didn't, somebody wasn't doing something bad. That's just one of them. And this rig, I think, was also took a couple of kids to school on Friday. Oh. It's a raffle. So what do we have here coming up in the little... the Afifi Shriners. Shriners International is a men's fraternity founded in 1872. Afifi Shriners was formed in Tacoma in 1888. I wonder if that's a typo.
This is Dale
Brusovich? I don't know. There's a
Not
lot of
sure.
information on...
There's a, yeah.
On there. Oh, we have some lot of time.
Oh, we have some time. All right.
All right, so what did I let? It exists to provide fun and fellowship to its members and to support their 22 children's orthopedic and burn hospitals throughout North America.
They have local clubs throughout Southwest Washington and have social events and fundraisers for their hospitals and patient transportation.
Look at this.
Look at that little...
Yeah, look at the plane.
Little
That's
plane
pretty
guy.
cool.
He's got a clown on a nose.
That's pretty cool.
He's got a clown nose on.
That's pretty cool.
The Shriners Hospitals for Children provide state-of-the-art care at a price every family can afford and cutting-edge research. Plus, they train the next generation of child orthopedic and burn doctors throughout the world.
Here comes a big van.
Here comes... Oh. Their expertise and level of care is among the best in the world. The nearest Shriners Hospitals are found in Portland and Spokane.
Yeah, and more information can be found online. I believe it's Shriners Hospital...
.org?
Like,
oh, there's
yeah.
AfifiShriners.org.
Okay. That's
Afifi
probably
is
the...
ASI.
Whoa!
Wow.
Oh, I see what they're doing there.
Oh, that's interesting.
That's what the noise is, and that was all on camera. That's pretty cool.
I gotta do it again.
I don't think we'll do it again. Coming up now is Troop and Pack 9110. Troop and Pack 9110 challenges all visitors here today to abide by the Scout law. A Scout is trustworthy, loyal, helpful, friendly, courteous, kind, obedient, cheerful, thrifty, brave, clean, and reverent. That's a mouthful.
This would be a Boy Scout troop here.
Yeah. And a lot of them came out today, too.
Yeah.
Boy Scouts well represented, Girl Scouts well represented. Nice turnout today.
And the sun is out.
And the sun has come out, yes. As the pack goes by.
Is that more of them, or is that Shelton High School?
That's got to
Shelton
be
High
the
School.
drill team coming up, and I have they're still launching that dummy
did
out of the cannon back there. That's pretty cool.
Trying to make sure we're entertained.
Or at least awake. Okay, so the Shelton High School dance team. Captain Sammy Rose, senior co-captain Haley Owen, junior captain Alyssa Rhodes, with coaches Sarah Jenkins and Coach Franklin. And for some reason, I don't know Coach Franklin's first name. It escapes me at the moment.
Oh.
It might come to me.
It'll come to you after they're gone.
It's not on the red list, but it escapes me. Let's see if they'll perform for us as they march down the street. Well, I know why they're keeping their distance from the Shriners. I'd keep my distance from the Shriners, too, when they're launching somebody.
Yep, there they go.
That's cool.
You're doing a little...
I'm always very impressed by these young ladies when they perform, by the way. They perform at football games and basketball games, and I can't do their basketball when they perform at the basketball games because that's their competition, and they want to keep their stuff as private as possible.
That's right. We're not able to.
And they asked me not to do it.
During the game.
On the halftime show.
The halftime, yeah.
Good job, ladies and gentlemen.
Oh, yes.
Gentlemen.
Wow.
So what do we have coming up next? It's going to be Biko's Tree Service.
Trees and wood carving.
Yeah, taking pride in maintaining the natural beauty of your property and are committed to delivering expert services and customer satisfaction that is on every property they work on. Biko's Tree Service has grown from more in the last few years. I want to thank the community for keeping it local. Remember, Biko's Tree Service, no job is too big or too small. Just a few of their rigs.
Mm-hmm. Sounds like got a little, Proud of his motor there.
Little? You call that little?
No, exactly.
Nothing little about that.
Showing off that motor, that's for sure.
And is there more behind him?
Yep.
Interestingly enough, if you look at last year's video, the still on it is actually this vehicle itself.
Wow.
I don't know how that happened, but that's on the last year's still video. It's still of last year's video. Now we'll see what they'll come up and do the same. Oh, that is a loud thing.
That is loud.
Turn down that ambiance mic. And here's a truck with a carving in the back of it.
No job too big or small.
Yeah.
That's Biko's.
Yeah, it's still Biko's.
Yeah.
This has got a Sasquatch
Still
in the
Biko's.
back. Looks like.
Oh.
Carved Sasquatch in the back.
And a gnome.
And a gnome?
A gnome is on the
Oh, yeah,
thing
gnome
they're
is
hauling.
on the chipper.
Yeah.
Is that still Biko's? It's still Biko's.
Yep,
So
it's
more
still Biko's.
Showing off more of their equipment and carvings. That's what's going to be interesting when it gets into the other camera shot. Is it still Biko's behind it?
I'm not sure. It's a white truck with a big old green bumper. They're hauling something too.
Well, I want to get a good look at. I'm going to shift cameras just to get a look at what's in the on this
That's
trailer.
an eagle right there.
Yeah, and there's a lot of detail to those carvings. Yeah, there's still some Biko's coming
Still
in.
Biko's. Is that Jimmy back there? There's too. It's a GMC. It's a big old truck.
Yeah, that's going to be one of their rigs that they throw all the chippings into.
Ah.
I imagine that would be the end of their display. I mean, I'm
It's
really.
also hauling something.
Yeah, oh, is it?
It's got something behind it. It's towing.
I'm really, really impressed with these carvings, though.
Yeah, they're really pretty.
You know, welcome sign. Would you like to have that in the front door? The bear with a welcome sign. Yeah. Really impressed with that. That's really cool. And he's towing a chipper with a gnome on the back of it too.
Another.
Oh,
I
they
wonder
like
if they
their
carved the
gnomes.
gnomes.
They like the gnomes. Gnomes must be a theme for this year.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, here
Now
it
we're
comes.
gonna come
Shelton
in.
High School dance team.
No, it's the marching band. We've already had the dance team. It's the marching band now.
This looks. Oh, it says high climbers. Okay.
High climbers, yes. 160-member Shelton School District Marching Band is comprised of students from Olympic Middle School, Oakland Bay Junior High, Shelton High School staff, and alumni. Put your hands together because in Shelton, you are all star. All stars, I believe.
You're an all-star.
You're an all-star. Oh, read the copy. Here they come. Let's listen into what they're performing for the group here, for the crowds here. There's a lot of kids in that.
Climbers.
Boy, look at all those kids. 160 members. And I think every single one of them decided to come out today.
Shelton Cheer Club's behind them.
I believe that coming into frame now is
1940 Chev.
No,
that's
that
not
makes
that.
sense. So this is Earl W. Sheets' Uncle Earl and Aunt Wanda. The 1940 Chevy that they usually have, well, it's now gone.
Oh.
I believe now I understand why it was written that way. So they're riding a Fiero. but the Friends of Willie and Joe are going to follow, immediately follow. Friends of Willie and Joe is an award-winning nonprofit educational historical military living history group founded in 1994. By the way, this is the 75th anniversary of D-Day, if you weren't aware of that, for you history buffs out there. You want to pick up where I left off?
It was sanctioned in 1995 by Bill Maudlin, the World War II cartoonist, who created Willie and Joe, the long-suffering infantrymen of Stars and Stripes fame. The group is dedicated to preserving the memory of the male and female personnel who served in World War II and attends parades, air shows, veterans events throughout the year, striving to present the public with an authentic, close-up view of the average GI.
That's pretty authentic, I think.
Yep.
Jeep right there.
And for the period.
Yeah, for the
that
period,
gal
definitely.
with the, looks like she was a nurse, an army nurse, maybe?
Yeah, more than likely, I didn't see that. And the gun on the side of this
She's
Jeep
marking.
here and the next Jeep. Pretty impressive if you get a chance to look at some of these well-preserved Army vehicles. So switching gears now.
Fathoms of Fun Festival are coming along. They've got a float.
Yeah, join the Port Orchard Fathoms of Fun Festival on the last Saturday in June, along with Queen Rosalind, Prince Corey, and Duchess Veronica, as they continue their quest of discovering lost treasure under the sea. That's a pretty impressive little float there with a clam.
Yeah.
The pearl, it's a couple of pearls in the middle there, a disco ball. That's pretty cool. Very clever. Very clever.
And seahorses on the end.
Yes.
And some fish on the sides. Yep.
So coming up now, we have the Peninsular Railway and Lumberman's Museum. Oh, no, this is still Fathoms of Fun. Okay, I'm
in
sorry.
the car behind, yeah.
I was thinking that doesn't look like any.
She must be the queen.
Oh, here comes
She's riding in the car.
Yeah, here comes the Peninsular. Non-profit devoted to preserving the logging railroad history of Mason County. Simpson Railroad was the longest operating railroad in the USA. And this is their speeder, I believe. Yes, this is speeder 55. She'll be on display tomorrow at the car show if you're interested to get a close-up look. And they actually had the train and caboose out on the track just north of our location on 12th
So
Street.
they're working on the Simpson Railroad? Is that what this is?
No, they're just preserving the the history.
I see.
So after that is Highlander Drill Team. That does not look like a drill
No,
team. This
does
looks like
Incident
this
Command.
is the DOC, the Washington Corrections Diversity Council, with a mission to educate, expose, and empower all differences brought about by human interaction. They are joined by WCC Special Teams and DOC Mobile Operations Command and Communications Vehicle. This vehicle is set up as a statewide resource which can be used by any emergency agency. And where else? What else do we have? This is
that behind them?
Yeah, well, this is going to be
Maples Excavating.
Services include excavating, septic repair and install, all new construction, dirt work, dump trucking, soil stabilization, and more. That's pretty impressive setup they've got right there.
Yep.
And what's at the end here?
Is that little car behind them part of that? Yep.
Followed immediately, it looks like, by the Hawkins Middle School band and flag team.
Yep.
So go ahead and tell us about the Hawkins Middle School Marching Band.
Hawkins Middle School Marching Band is proud to be in today's Paul Bunyan Parade. Hawkins Middle School is part of the North Mason School District. The band members come from small communities and towns all over northern Mason County, places like Allen, Belfair, Grapeview, Stretch Island, Tahuya, Victor, Blacksmith Lake, Haven Lake, Wooten Lake, and Trails End Lake. The band members hope you enjoy their music and marching. The band is led by Mr. Stan Yantis, drum majors Brianna Larkin, and Caleb Galbraith.
I look like they might be saving some of their energy here.
Well, they're doing a drum solo right now.
I'm going to lose another camera, folks.
Uh-oh.
Almost through here. And what do we have here? This is
Mason PUD 3.
Okay, now this is the big secret. They announced what they were going to do here at the parade at their meeting, but they wouldn't say anything because I was there with my camera. So since 1939, PUD3 has served local residents with clean, renewable, and reliable energy. Nationally recognized as a diamond reliable
public
power
provider.
provider.
That's what that is about, right?
I
The
think
diamonds on the little truck.
so. I guess so.
The silvery, shiny
That's
stuff.
very-
Oh, that's a big diamond.
It is a big diamond.
Yep.
Boy, it's blinding us with this light.
Wow.
Wow.
It's catching the sun, blinding us.
PUD
PUD is proud to live out its mission, always providing safe, reliable, economical service 24/7.
Oh, and here comes a big guy.
Paul
Paul
Bunyan
Bunyan.
himself. And Babe the Blue Ox.
And they are always just a little out of camera shot.
Because he's too tall?
Because he's too tall and my cameras are stationary. Let's go to this shot. This is a better shot right here. There you go. That's a good view of Paul Bunyan.
Where's the Blue Ox?
Is he coming?
I don't
Or did they not fix him? You are having some issues. No, he's coming. He's back there.
Oh, okay.
As Paul Bunyan rolls by. They had some issues with him a couple years ago. I think they figured I lost my place here. Where are we?
Symbols of Mason County logging heritage,
Okay.
founded by the Friends of the Museum Group's Classic Cars. It's Mason County Historical Society's mission to collect, preserve, and publish the history of Mason County. So here was Paul Bunyan, and now here's the Blue Ox. Babe the Blue Ox.
Yeah, I guess they don't have the.
Being hauled by a Chevy truck.
Yeah, they don't have the steam coming out of his nose anymore.
Oh.
They used to do
well.
that, but I think that was a little too much to maintain.
Maybe so.
And let's see here. This must be more of this display.
Must
oh,
be
it's the part
more.
of the cars,
Mm-hmm.
the Historical Society. That's what that is.
Oh, okay. They're
Some
following. They're the.
Historical Society, some more beautiful vehicles. Lots of them, looks like.
We've got a bug.
I see that. Yeah, that
It's
Thunderbird
a 1969.
That's what it
What it
says.
says. I wouldn't know, but
Yeah, they all look pretty much the same until
yeah,
what,
bugs
the
don't.
90s?
Yeah.
Except for the back windows. You've noticed that they've been big and small. If you get one with a real small oval, those are really rare
Okay.
and worth a lot of money apparently. From what I'm told. I'm not a Volkswagen buff any instance. I did own a Bug for about a week once. Didn't run. I think I paid $5 for it and sold it for $25.
We crammed into the back of one a long time ago when I was a preteen. It was ridiculous.
So Mankey Lumber, lumber number 5, a 1972 Peterbilt hauling Monica's Little Monkeys Daycare. And then the Mankey Lumber former Forest Festival royalty riding Mankey Lumber number 76, a 1960 Mack truck, but we have to get by the
Oh, yes.
72 first.
first one.
Just coming into view here. And they like their horns, I gotta tell you. So there's a view of both the rigs. Here's the
It's the 1960
yeah,
coming in.
Monica's Little Monkeys Daycare. And then a Hast royalty. And something about, where's that piece of paper?
Formal-
That's on that other one. You have the sheet.
No, it didn't say anything about that.
It was on the back side, sorry.
Oh.
There it is. From 1961.
Oh, we have a lot of former royalty riding in the Mankey flatbed truck. From a Queen from 1961, Paul Bunyan. From 1967, and Queen's Princesses and Smokey Bear, up to 2017.
Yeah. And there they are promoting the logging show at Luke Field.
Oh.
And they're going to be following
the parade.
Yeah, following the parade, and following them is going to be the North Mason 4th and 5th grade band. Is proud to be in today's 75th annual Paul Bunyan Grand Parade. Band members are from both Sandhill and Belfair Elementary Schools. They each get extra early. Get up extra early to attend band before the classes. That's pretty impressive. I know we all like to sleep.
It's also directed by Mr. Stanyantis.
Yeah, it's a staple here musically in the community. And what do we have here? Is this Olympia Harbor Days? All right. Smitty
and
J.
tugboat race.
The races,
and tugboat races.
Smitty J is a 1/4 scale replica of a working tugboat. She is the ambassador for Olympia Harbor Days, featuring the world's largest tugboat races on Labor Day weekend in Olympia.
Okay. The Olympia Kiwanis Club.
Yeah. And we're jumping right into
Habitat for Humanity of Mason County.
let's get right into
Promoting
that.
our mission of helping families in need in Mason County.
And then we have
Donate, shop, or volunteer. HabitatMasonWA.org.
Yeah. And right behind them as we're picking up the pace again.
Miss Mason Area 65 Scholarship Pageant.
Yeah. Let's see here. It's June 15th at the Shelton High
Shelton
School.
High.
Today's the last day to sign up at Loop Field after the parade. Who will win the 2019 titles of Miss and Junior Miss Shelton, Matlock, Skokomish, and Belfair in the mentorship pageant, and a whole lot more, as they're just picking up the pace a little bit on me.
They're the last ones right here.
Yeah.
Join Anna Sherman, Miss Mason Area for the 7th, which must be the Miss Mason Area pageant.
For the 7th annual.
Doesn't say who she. Anyway, for the 7th annual Miss Mason Area pageants, it's affordable, family-friendly, community-involved, and only for residents of Mason County.
And veneer chip transportation that is. Next is a 2003 379 Peterbilt powered by a 600-horse C15 Cat. It's driven by Irv Chip Fulgren, who has been with Veneer Chip Transport for 13 years. Loves the horn. Hauling wood residuals.
Sure.
That's actually a very pretty truck, I should say. Semi truck. Do we have another lull here?
Displaying the American flag proudly.
As he zips on by, let's move on to the next page.
McClary Bear Festival.
All right.
On the second weekend in July, McClary Bear Festival will celebrate 60 years. That horn's too loud. The festival involves live music, entertainment for the whole family, a softball tournament, and a grand parade on Saturday, July 13th, followed by a traditional serving of stew.
With the bear in it.
Yep.
Bear stew.
Bear stew. Riding on the float are Queen Emma and members of the Bear Festival Junior Royalty Court. And they are dancing.
Okay, I was hearing this earlier today, wondering where it was coming from.
Walking around the clock. The car behind them is
Stevens Racing, which is a local racing team that loves going fast and getting dirty at the dirt track at Elma almost every Saturday night all summer long. Stevens Racing also enjoys giving back to the community year-round by sponsoring things like toy drives for local domestic shelter. I lost my place. Domestic violence shelter. That's Turning Point.
Collecting donations.
Actually,
for
they're
rescue.
not even here. This is the Mustang Club of Kitsap County. These are all Mustangs. I don't know how we missed that. They like to go fast too, I'm sure.
Stevens Racing's not.
Yeah, they must have dropped out or they're out of order.
This is Kitsap Mustang Club, formed in Bremerton, Washington, 1988. The club has in excess of 90 active memories, comprised of active retired. Sorry, memories, not members.
I'm sure they have lots of memories too.
Sorry. Active and retired military members, as well as friends and family members from surrounding areas. They are allowed to.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure they like to go fast.
It embraces all classic and muscle era Mustangs, to the newer model daily drivers and the high-tech Ford, Shelby, Roush Performance Mustangs.
Roush, I believe.
Roush?
Yeah. Okay. Look at this one. It's got a saw.
Oh my goodness. What's that about?
And well, it's a forest festival. It's logging.
Oh.
You know.
Oh right.
We're in the forest. Most of these they're newer Mustangs.
Yeah, these are newer.
I don't see any classics.
That's why they were mentioning that. But they welcome those.
Welcome them all. Anybody with a Mustang.
There'll be communities also invited to join the Kitsap Mustang Club in Port Orchard on July 28th for the 31st. For the
31st annual Mustang. I know there's
for the
a period
31st
there.
annual Mustangs on the Waterfront Car Show. So please see kitsapmustangclub.org for additional information about that show.
Now we're getting into some more of the classic Mustangs.
That's a Mustang?
That's a Mustang,
gray one?
yes. Those are all Mustangs.
Because I can't, because I don't, it's a
convertible.
See the right topper,
and it's
convertible, whatever.
Been modified a little bit. They scoop on the hood.
Oh, it's scooped, yeah.
Yeah.
Got Kermit
Kermit in the back seat.
I
That's
got
good.
Kermie.
1969.
1969. Now that looks like a Mustang.
That's the Mustangs, you know. Getting into more, like I said, more of the classic ones coming up the back here. Oh, this yellow one I like. This yellow one. Actually had a little hot rod car, Hot Wheels car that looks very much like that.
So this one back here, that's an older one
Yeah,
too.
it's one of the mid 60s. I think they started making them in like 64, if I'm not, my memory serves. I mean, like I said, I'm not the biggest car buff out there. But there's a white one coming into frame here.
It has a year on it. That's a 65.
Oh,
The white one.
that was clever. You hear the.
Oh, yes.
I wonder if that's a
Isn't that
horn.
Clever.
I
Probably.
wonder if that's part of the horn. That's pretty good. Pretty good, guys.
Interesting.
Why not with our technology today? So after the Mustang Club should be the Shelton Dental Center.
Are they in that truck?
I would imagine, because that's sure not a. Or is this the racing team? This is the racing team. So they got a little out of.
That Stevens Racing.
Yeah, a little out of order. So, like we said, they like to go fast, and they're at the dirt track in Elma almost every Saturday night during the summer. Like to support toy drives for the Turning Point Domestic Violence Shelter, collecting donations for kitten rescue, putting together hope bags for those in need, making public appearances for charities and events, and sponsoring and inspiring young racers. Drivers is Samantha Stevens. We haven't even got to the cars yet. She'll be in number 55, and Jared Stevens in number 75.
Oh, 55's on the.
Well, they're going to be on trailers, I'm sure.
Yep.
I'm sure they don't want these cars to drive up and down Railroad Avenue by any means. I don't think they can go that slow. Well, listen to them, though. Wow.
Yep.
Listen to that.
Welcome, race fans.
Listen to that motor. Now, is that the race car or the truck?
Or I think it's the race car.
That's a big thump, man. And only cars, people with knowledge of that would understand what I mean by big thump.
The word Hemi, but I think that's a truck. I think we won't put those in trucks.
Hemis are, and now they're just big hemispherical heads is what the Hemi comes from.
Oh.
That's a Camaro. Is it not?
Maybe.
I think it was. Yeah, I'm saying it still is. Both Camaros are Firebirds. No, they're Camaros.
Yeah.
Listen to that.
That's
though.
a Camaro for sure.
Yeah, they both are. 55 and 75 are the cars. And they both have. Listen to that motor. Yeah, we want to do something with my Camaro. Right.
Yeah, because that's it right there, isn't it?
Yeah, pretty much. Yeah, pretty much.
Here's Shelton Dental Center.
Okay, so we back on track here.
Yeah, serving Mason County and surrounding areas since 2004. We are a full-service office and take pride in helping our patients feel confident with their smiles. Come join our dental family. We'd love to have you.
And they're wearing, they're dressed as teeth.
Yes, there's a tooth.
There's two teeth
There's
right
a couple.
there.
Well, there's two more behind. Dancing
They
around.
got smiley faces on them.
Yes.
All right.
Yeah, they do. Okay, Southside School.
Now it's coming up here shortly.
Right behind them.
Yeah, okay, let's get to the right camera. Yeah, okay, Southside School, the 2018-2019 Southside School Forest Festival Court. Please welcome the Forest Festival King, Cyrus Tatia Tuli, and Forest Festival Queen, Kenya Waylett, along with the Southside royalty members Mayday King Cameron Taylor, Mayday Queen Kylie Brown, Princess Pierce McKinnon, and Princesses Olivia Nelson and Eliza Aguilar.
Looks like Prince Pierce.
Pierce
McKinnon,
is
not
Oh, I
Princess.
missed it. Oh, I'm
You
sorry.
said Princess.
I'm sorry.
Oops.
Blowing
Anyways.
through these things.
Southside School District is celebrating 116 years of serving students and continuing the maypole tradition. That must be a maypole on their float.
On their float, yes. And making a lot of noise. It's
Yep.
going to be, is this Graham Hay Company?
Love Inc.
Nope, it's going to be
behind them?
Graham Hay Company.
Oh.
It has to be because I don't think they are
Oh,
a
right.
low
Sorry.
boy hauling company
Well,
that's
it
in
says
Deer Creek.
Grand Bay.
And they usually are too busy to make it to the parade, at least the last couple of years.
Huh.
So I'm glad to see them in the parade this year.
They didn't tell us anything about
No.
themselves, but here they are.
I know where they're located. They're right there at Agate Road and Highway 3, just as you go up the hill Deer Creek, out of Deer Creek. And that's pretty big. That's what they do. They
stopped?
Now, probably waiting for somebody in front of them.
Somebody, yeah. Or someone taking their picture.
Now we have to have Love, Inc. Love in the Name of Christ, a nonprofit organization, is a network of churches in Mason County that work together helping those in need. Love, Inc. is located downtown in the 1912 building. July 15th is their 9th annual golf
tournament and golf ball drop.
Which at
Alderbrook.
That's pretty impressive. It's really kind of hard to video because they come down so fast and they're so small.
Yeah.
But it's a lot of fun. And they have the $1 million shot, hole-in-one shot, which is always interesting. And I missed the tournament last year because I had another commitment. And wasn't able, and they actually brought it up to my attention. And they were like, "Where were you?" I said, "I'm sorry, I had another commitment. I can't clone myself."
We should clone you like 15 times.
15 times. Well, I don't know if you want 15 of me out there.
Well, I'll have to deal with one at a time usually.
Okay. Miss Mason County Outstanding Teen Riley Ramos is coming up.
She's in this red car?
It's a Mustang.
Look at that.
Riley Ramos, Miss Mason County's Outstanding Teen, is a sophomore at Shelton High School. Where am I?
She competed in the Miss Washington's Outstanding Teen, the junior division of Miss America, Memorial Day weekend in Burien. Her platform is the Million Waves project, which takes ocean plastic and converts them into 3D printed prosthetic limbs for children in need, tackling 2 global issues at once. Riley is also a vocalist in the Illusions Honor Choir at Shelton High School and would like to pursue a degree in marine biology as well as be an actor on Broadway, actress on Broadway.
Well, they call them actors now.
Oh, do they? There's no gender.
No gender thing. So, wrapping up the parade, our last entry will be the Green Diamond Resource Company. Introducing Green Diamond Resource Company. Green Diamond is a local, family-owned timber company with about 65 employees working in Mason County. Featured here is a fire truck, which we haven't got to yet.
It's coming.
A dump truck with a bulldozer and a low bed truck with a shovel. These machines represent different activities within the business, such as logging, road construction, and forestry and fire prevention. Green Diamond is all about keeping Washington and Mason County green. We are asking for your help to prevent forest fires this season. And this will wrap up our Forest Festival parade as soon as they make their way through. Green Diamond, people know the history of it. They used to be part of Simpson, but they separated the 2 divisions. And, making their way. Here's the fire truck. It's probably the slowest it goes, especially when it's in urgent response.
Yeah, it's got a loud horn too.
Yeah, they always say loud horns. And here comes the dump truck and the bulldozer. Slip that over there. All right. Come on, get out of the way. There we go. And we have more coming up here as we're wrapping up this Forest Festival parade. And I got to pull out my closer sheet here. I can't read yours. You're missing a whole paragraph.
Oh.
But we're not quite there done yet as we're getting the up to the other equipment here.
There's quite a few.
Yeah. Okay, still wrapping things up as Green Diamond. I wonder if they would do this on purpose to be the last one, because it's really basically
so long.
It's so long, and it's really basically their event.
Yep.
They're the reason that we're here, as they're making their way here. And so that pretty much does it for the 75th annual Paul Bunyan Grand Parade. Remember, 2019 Mason County Forest Festival, the 75th year of the Diamond Anniversary. of this event continues throughout the weekend. For more information can be found on masoncountyforestfestival.org. A link can be found on hcc.net/news and masonwebtv.com. My thanks to Michelle for helping out today.
My pleasure.
And thanks again to the attorney, Rob Johnson, and his staff for allowing us to use their conference room on the second floor of the Angle Building in downtown Shelton. This has been a special presentation of Hood Canal Communications and Mason Web TV, powered by HCC.
This broadcast on Mason Web TV, powered by HCC, has been made possible by our Community Credit Union. Our priority is you. Mason General Hospital and Family of Clinics. United community, empowered people, exceptional health. And Hood Canal Communications, keeping our community connected.
Thanks for watching Mason Web TV, powered by HCC.